We have already learnt about demand in microeconomics, in which we study the demand of a single good or service at different prices. Now, in macroeconomics, we will discuss aggregate demand, the demand for goods and services by all participants in the economy at different price level. Aggregate demand is the total quantity of domestic output demanded by all decision-making units in the economy, including households, firms, government, and trading partners. Aggregate demand is basically made up of four components, namely consumption, C, investment, I, government expenditure, G, and net exports, NX. That is, we have Y equals C plus I plus G plus NX. An aggregate demand curve can show us the relationship between price level and the quantity of output demanded by the households, firms, government, and foreign sectors. Assuming other factors like interest rate or tax rate to be constant, a fall in the price level raises the quantity of output demanded. In other words, the AD curve is downward sloping. We will now analyze how the price level affects the output level by investigating its effect on households, firms, and foreign sectors. The government expenditure is assumed to be affected by policies instead of the price level, and it will not be discussed in the following analysis. First of all, more consumption will be made if the price level drops. It is because lower price level means higher real value of assets and therefore higher purchasing power. For example, you can buy one hamburger with $20. If there is a 50% decrease in the price, you'll be able to buy two hamburgers with $20. Similarly, with a lower price level, consumers can enjoy more goods with the same amount of money, and such an increase in purchasing power will stimulate consumption. At the same time, when the price level drops, there will be more investment. It is because the households will need less money for transaction, more cash will then flow into the banking system, and a larger amount of money will be available for firms to borrow from banks for investment. As a result, a lower price level will lead to higher investment expenditure. Finally, with a lower price level, net exports will also increase. Assuming a constant price level in the trading countries and a constant exchange rate, a lower domestic price level will allow the same amount of foreign currency to buy more domestic goods. At the same time, imported goods and services will be more expensive in comparison with the domestic ones. More exports and less imports will increase the net exports eventually. To conclude, a lower price level will raise consumption, investment, and net exports, which are the components of aggregate demand. In this way, we can see how the AD curve is downward sloping.